Good morning, my dear students. How are you today? I hope you are fine. Look at this man. Can the man run now? Of course not. How about the man 30 years ago? Could he run? Yes, of course. When he was 30 years, he could run.
Rollerblade.
Now, let's start our lesson today with our new vocabulary. Listen. Roller blade. Roller blade.
Play hockey.
Play hockey. Play hockey.
Send an email.
Send an email. Send an email.
Type.
Type. Type.
Speak English.
Speak English. Speak English. Now let's go to our workbook. Let's talk workbook. Activity 1. Read and match. We are going to read and match to the correct answer. Play hockey. Very good. Now you can pause the video and answer. Let's check the answer together. Play hockey. Send an email. Speak English. Let's go and read the look box. When I was 6 years old, I could talk. That means when I was in age 6, I could talk. When I was 6 years old, I couldn't speak. Could you rollerblade when you were 6 years old? Yes, I could. Or no, I couldn't. So could here refers to an ability you had in the past. And couldn't refers to an ability you didn't have in the past. When you want to make a question using could you speak English when you were 6 years old? The answer will be yes, I could, or no, I couldn't. So here, what could you or couldn't you do when you were 5 years old? For me, when I was 6 years old, I could talk. When I was 6 years old, I couldn't speak English. When I was 6 years old, I could swim. When I was 6 years old, I couldn't play hockey. Now I want you to look at this picture and tell what could you do or what you couldn't do when you were young. For example, when I was 5 years old, I could ride a bike. When I was 5 or 6 years old, I could play hockey. When I was 5 years old, I could swim. What about you? You can look at these pictures and make as many sentences as you can. Now let's go to our activity number 2. Activity 2, page 24, student book. Look at this boy. When I was 5 years old, I could roller blade. That's example. And now your turn. You are going to fill in the table about yourself. And then you are going to ask any person in your family about what he could or couldn't do when they were young, and fill in the table by putting tick for what they could do or an X for they couldn't do. For example, when I was 5 years old, I could send an email. So tick on send an email. When I was 5 years old, I couldn't speak English. When I was 5 years old, I can swim. When I was 5 years old, I could play hockey. When I was 5 years old, I couldn't type. When I was 5 years old, I couldn't play golf. And now it's your turn to fill in the table about what you could and you couldn't do.
Could you rollerblade when you were 5 years old?
Yes, I could.
No, I couldn't, but I could play hockey.
Now let's go to our workbook. Read and complete using the words in the blue box. Here we have type, play hockey, rollerblade, write, speak English. Look at Jack. He is wearing the uniform of hockey and he has X. That means he couldn't. So Jake couldn't play hockey. Jake couldn't play hockey when he was 7 years old. What about Carla? Carla could write when she was 5 years old. Here you can check your answer. Jack couldn't play hockey when he was 7 years old. Carla could write when she was 5 years old. It's homework time. Your homework is workbook page 18. Sentence number 3, 4, and 5. You have to read and complete with could or couldn't according to the picture. This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for listening.